Playback is brought to you by Abby's Legendary Pizza and Kronesburg Electric.
Hello and welcome to the Big Playback. Happy Friday the 13th to those who celebrate. Hope your night was eerie and spooky if you enjoy that sort of thing. Here we are, week number 7 of the high school football season, starting to really see which teams are built for the playoffs and which teams have some building to do. Let's start with the battle of the 3-3 teams over in Redmond. The Panthers hosted the Summit Storm tonight, and boy, was it a fun one. The offense started this one out hot. QB Jimmy Hughes finds Sam Stevens early. He makes some moves and is brought down just short of the goal line. Don't worry, next play, Storm gives the ball right back to Stevens, and the All-State running back takes it in for the first score of the game, fighting for every yard. When the Panthers got the ball, they did what they do best, and that's run the football. A drive that took up the entire first quarter ends with this QB-designed run. Colton Horner gets jumbled up in front of the pile, but he bounces around the outside, takes it in himself. Well done, QB Horner. Summit ball again. Hughes looks for Mac Bledsoe, catches it, stiff arms the defender, dives for the end zone, and he's in. What an effort by Mac Bledsoe. Summit now pinned inside their own 40, 10 seconds left in the half, just running out clock. But wait a minute, Sam Stevens breaks through tackles, gets the Storm with great field position with less than 20 seconds left on the clock. Summit with hope and with some timeouts. Hughes looks down the middle of the field, finds Tag Brown on the seam route, but wait a minute, he catches it and then boom, takes a hit. Storm takes a timeout. And right now, you know they're going to have to go deep, right? 2 seconds left. Redmond, just a single safety out there, though. Hughes recognized it right away, throws a deep ball to Charlie Kroll, who hauls it in for a very last-second touchdown of the half. You cannot leave that man in single coverage. But they did, and he scored. And that's how it happens. Redmond, they needed an answer out of halftime. An answer they did. Horner scrambles on this 4th and long, finds his brother, Wyatt Horner, for a touchdown. Fights his way in. That brotherly chemistry right there. Redmond within one score, but that Summit offense keeps on keeping on. Hughes makes a big play on 4th down, finding Tag Brown for another score. And Brown, a little smaller than Kroll, might need to work on a new celebration there. Either way, Summit controlled the rest of this one. They beat the Panthers 31-21. A big crosstown rivalry as Bend High goes to Caldera for the Wolfpack's homecoming night. Look at those kids riding in the Jeep. What a moment. Maybe the most exciting moment of the night. Not a lot on the field. All right, Caldera with a huge play on the field as QB Brody Whitcomb throws a deep ball to wide receiver Trace Benner, who hauls it in. What a dime by Whitcomb. However, both teams struggled to find the end zone, leaving this one to kicker Alex Byler. But Sam Slaughter gets through the line and tips it. Caldera offense, they get back at it again, can't get anything cooking. Running back Chase Sorensen, he's going to get nearly swallowed up by this entire defensive line. Look at all those white jerseys. Bend High, they're trying to kickstart their offense. QB Mekhi Morton lets one loose, but it's broken up by defensive back Deacon Gregorio. Deacon, more like Dion. I won't mention Dion after that Colorado loss, but nonetheless. Caldera now knocking on the door. Thomas Morris finds his receiver, Derek Tiroli, but he goes nowhere as safety Wyatt McLean throws him to the ground. Now near the goal line, Morris drops back to pass, looking around, finds his tight end Brady White, who is in the end zone for the first time in this game, and Caldera holds off the Lava Bears. They win this defensive battle, this Big Ten battle, 9-7. Let's head over to Mountain View, where it was also homecoming night. The first place Cougars hosting the last place Ridgeview Ravens. First drive of the game, Cougars near the red zone. Connor Crum hooks up with his go-to receiver, Jack Foley, who walks his way into the end zone. One of the more casual touchdowns you'll ever see. Ravens go 3 and out, and it's Cougar ball again. A little bit of misdirection and a handoff to the sophomore sensation, Angel Valenzuela. Gets some nice blocks, shot out the O-line, then he turns on the Jets. Kai Lewis cuts him off along the sideline, saves a touchdown, at least for that play. Cougars inside the red zone. You know where Crum is thinking. Lofts a dime to the corner of the end zone for his man Jack Foley. High points it, makes the catch, tells the ref, come on, man, signal it. Might be we're inbounds. They blow the whistle, talk about it, rule it a touchdown anyway. And the Ravens, they're now trying to just get anything going. Hand off to Eshawn Ortiz. Hit right away, fumbles it right away. Mountain View recovers. Easton Herberger on the initial hit. Eli Clausen on the recovery. Another red zone possession, and all right, you got to let the kid find the end zone. Valenzuela gets the handoff, sees his opening, and bursts through for 6 points. Just a total mismatch in this one. Mountain View celebrates homecoming in style with a 40-0 win, and look at that happy crowd.